Hi, my name is Jordana, and my company is ACL PR and Marketing, and I'm also a blogger at a Cosmo Life. Um, if you go to a Cosmo Life on Facebook, Instagram, you'll definitely see us there. So, I was told to answer a few questions, so here it goes. First off, I am talking a little low because I've just become a mother and my baby girl now is 3 weeks old, and it's been quite an adventure. Everybody always said, that baby adapts to you. I'm finding that not to be so true. I think you adapt to the baby, they kind of become the boss. But that's okay because you're so precious and beautiful, and it's the best feeling in the world. So I was told to tell you guys first off about my upcoming event. My upcoming event, it's going to be an inaugural type event for New York Fashion Week. And rather than a runway, it's a pop-up installation where we have various vendors and sponsors that all fall into the beauty, fashion, lifestyle, entertainment categories, and they're going to be showcasing their companies and products at the event. So it's going to be pretty awesome because we have spectacular people on board this year, and I can't wait for all of you to come and check them out. The event's going to be taking place at the Attic, which is an amazing, beautiful rooftop in New York City. If you haven't checked it out yet, this is the time to do so. This event, it's on September 7th, which is the Wednesday after Labor Day weekend. So you can party Labor Day, take a break on Tuesday, and then get back to it on Wednesday. And it's from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Now, what makes this event really awesome, aside from the fact that it's just going to be fun and amazing accessory brands and fashion and beauty and all of that good stuff, is that every event that we do, behind it, there's a mission, there's a cause. I believe that in order to gain, you have to give back always. So important. So this event specifically is in honor of the Paralympic Games. And the reason that they're in honor of the Paralympic Games is because, to me, the Paralympians are some of the most inspirational people in the world. Why? Because they've taken a deficiency and they've turned it into a strength. And I think that's something that we can all learn from. All of us have our imperfections. All of us are deficient in one way or another. But rather than look down at ourselves for it, we should take it, embrace it, and say, how can we make us stronger? And there's always a way. So that's something that inspires me so much about the Paralympians. I think that they're phenomenal people, and the fact that they can take something that most people would frown upon and make it, something that they win awards for and medals for, and something that they're actually sharing with the world and proud of, and it's making them a stronger person. I think that's just unbelievable. So that's the event. And because it's in honor of the Paralympics, the mission behind the event for everybody to come and do is to celebrate our imperfections, celebrate the imperfections. The imperfections at the end of the day is what makes someone beautiful. So it makes all of us beautiful is our imperfections, not the things that you see right away and say, wow, she has beautiful hair, wow, she has a nice body, wow, that person's really smart. No, but it's the imperfections, like, oh, that person, they have a tendency to talk a lot. They don't stop talking, but eventually that becomes endearing to people that really care about you, or even to people that don't, but they just see you and they go, oh, that's the girl that talks a lot, but they're excited because they know that that's what they're going to get. So yeah, just celebrating the imperfections, so important. We don't do it enough. These events are done, I'm reading the questions, that's why I keep looking down. These events that I do are done twice a year in New York. They're done every February and September, and then we do them every October in Los Angeles, and then we do them every June, July in Miami. So what we do is we do our events based on Fashion Week, so that we can do an inaugural type event for the Fashion Week in whatever city we choose to go to. And then behind it, we have the cause, and then behind the cause, we have the mission. So that's that. Now, what inspired me to come up with these events is that, I don't know, I think because I've gone through so much in my life, just the things that I've dealt with within me, and things that I've gone through, like, if you read my blog, you'll know this, but like eating disorders and divorce and a lot of things that people usually go through, and it brings them down and it makes them depressed, and it makes them not, sometimes not think that they're worthy, whatever the case might be. Because I was able to overcome these things, and they're such big things that really have changed me as a person. I felt the need to want to share my stories, to want to just be raw about it, and not be afraid of, telling people what's beneath the surface, and helping them overcome things that I've overcame. And then eventually that led into me wanting to do more, into me wanting to, help people deal with things that maybe I haven't experienced, but also it makes me a better and stronger person by doing that. And it makes me just feel great helping people, because I know when I was going through a lot of what I was going through and I felt like I couldn't talk to anybody, I wish that I had help, or I had somebody to talk to that has been through those things. So I think that that's what inspired me to do these events, and then it just kind of escalated into bigger things. So that's the answer to that. My biggest accomplishment in my career thus far. That's a hard question, because everything that I do, I feel like it's an accomplishment. I mean, I started from ground zero with nothing. When I was 22, me and the person that I was with at the time, who became my business partner, we literally had $20 to our name. We lived in a shoebox on the Upper West Side of New York City, Upper West Side in New York City, and we ate grilled cheese sandwiches for months and months while we tried to make our dreams come true. So that, just the fact that I'm here today speaking with you guys about these events that I'm doing, it's an accomplishment in itself, coming from somebody who never got a chance to go to school, or never had a chance to, never had things easy come to them when, starting my career. So everything I've done has been an accomplishment. But the biggest accomplishment, I would say, is when I get emails from people saying how I've inspired them in some way. That is my mission and everything. So I would say that would be my biggest accomplishment. This season during Fashion Week, for me, you can expect the event on September 7th. You can check it out at aclfashionweek.com. And then you could also expect some post coverage. I'm going to be going to some pretty cool events, doing some collaborations actually this Fashion Week with amazing brands and designers. Can't wait to share them with you. I've been trying to keep my mouth closed, even though I'm so excited about them. Clothing, watches, accessories. There's so many companies that I'm collaborating with, and they've sent their stuff in, and I look at it every day and I'm like, can I show it to everybody now? But I know I have to wait. So being patient, but definitely check that out. Some collabs that are coming up and my events. Some advice that I have for someone starting in the fashion industry. If I was able to start from nothing, reading a PR book and deciding to just dive into the industry at 22 years old, which is now 14 years ago, gave up my age, you can do it too. You are capable. If you have an idea, do not ever think there's too much competition. Do not ever let someone tell you the market is so saturated, you don't want to do that, there's too many people doing what you do. Because guess what? In life, everybody has competition. In life, everybody is in a saturated industry nowadays. So if you don't do what you love and you just listen to that and you end up doing something that you don't love, your life will be miserable. Doing what you love is key to having a happy life. And you can do it. Cosmo Life. A Cosmo Life means that no matter what your life is like, you can always make it a Cosmo Life. Just means, I'm trying to think of how to, let's say my life, for example, I just had a baby. And yeah, things are changing. I'm a mother. I'm not going out there anymore, late hours of the night drinking my dirty martinis straight with vodka, or just vodka on the rocks. That's not happening anymore, at least for now. But it's still a Cosmo Life, even though I'm here at home with my baby. And again, like I said, I'm very raw when I say things, but I have milk coming out of me and things that I'm not used to. But it's still a Cosmo Life to me, because I'm still living in a place that I love. And my baby now is adapting a little bit to my lifestyle, walking with me outside by the water, grabbing a mochaccino, even though she's not drinking it. I drink mine, and just living my Cosmo Life no matter what I'm doing, no matter what time of my life it is, just living a cosmopolitan life in a cosmopolitan place with my cosmopolitan things. I'm all about Cosmo, Cosmo, Cosmo. I love the Cosmo drink too, but just I love cosmopolitan things. Everybody interprets it in different ways, so I'm gonna let you interpret what Cosmo Life means to you, and then just go with it. Just follow us. It's fun. Where do I see myself in 5 years? 5 years, I see myself helping a lot more people. I see myself being on a board of a lot of amazing charities that I love. I see myself traveling around the world and visiting places that are not so fortunate, and maybe having something to do with helping them become, more live live-in friendly, I guess. Some English words still don't come to me easy. I'm from Brazil, so not an excuse, but sometimes I get tongue-tied. But yeah, just helping a lot of people. Maybe having a second kid in the next year and a half, 2 years. So having 2 kids, still being with my beautiful husband, who's just so amazing to me every day. And just being happy, having people around me that make me happy. So that would be me in 5 years. And at the end of these questions, it says brag about yourself, but I don't think I have to, because I think that all of you have watched this, hopefully have come out with a good impression of who I am. And if not, then come to my event, September 7th, meet me in person, and yeah, we'll chat then. All right, thanks so much for this opportunity. Joseph at Fashion In Revolt, you rock.